Good Friday evening, everybody. How you doing? I'm Andy Vitelli, host of My Fight or War, and I can honestly say I'm still full from last night. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and for all of us Lions fans, all I can say is, what the that was. I was at my mom's watching the game, and I don't do well watching sports. I'm a pacer. I'm up, I'm down, I'm back and forth. In front of the TV, I'm all over the place. And so needless to say, when it came down to those final minutes, I was back and forth. I'm literally standing right in front of the TV trying to climb into it. And I'm sitting there just like everybody else was. And I'm watching the sack. Then I'm watching the call them come up to the line. I'm watching them change the plays. I'm watching the back and forth, and of course, I'm watching the game clock and the time clock going just ticking away. And I was like, "What is happening here?" It was it was insane watching this go down. And I was with my cousin. I was with my mom, and I couldn't talk when it started getting down from like 20 something seconds to 14 down to 6 or whatever it was when the play got off, and then it went to 0. There was no yelling and jumping around like a lot of the games. Instead, it was me looking at my mom, and I swear to God, it was one of these. He's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" She thought I was having like a seizure or something. It's because I just like the rest of the roles, like they had a timeout, they had another down. What the hell just happened? So, bottom line, when it comes to sports, a win is a win. And you know what? We won. So, that being said, Katie, how you doing? Boston, how you doing? I had no intentions of coming on. None. Zero. Which means, of course, I'm on right now. And I was just going to pop on here, just chit chat a little bit, say hi. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you got to see some family, friends, enjoy yourself, enjoy some time together. That's what it's all about. Thanksgiving, yeah, the official day comes once a year, but when it comes down to it, it's pretty much every day. Every day is Thanksgiving Day. Every day is Christmas. Every day is Easter. Every day is a holiday when you get to the point where we are in our lives, whatever it is that you may be dealing with. Tyler Thompson, Tyler, I tell you what, for those of you who may see Tyler there, my brother Tyler and Ty over at Scar Nation, they were nice enough to come on. They did a show yesterday, right around noon, for everyone to celebrate Thanksgiving with them. And they were nice enough to let me pop on there and give a hello from Detroit. So, Tyler and Ty, thank you guys so much for allowing me to pop on for a few minutes on your show to say hi from Detroit, give a little shout out from me, my family, and the Detroit Lions. So, thank you guys. I love you, man. Tyler, you are doing amazing things with your MMA. You're doing awesome things along with Ty over there at Scar Nation. Hold things together. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Trisha, how you doing, Trisha? Good to see you. Boston, my brother, I saw you had some sampling, some food. So it was great to see you, Boston. You know what? I don't know. Let's see something here. Of course, this is uh, live. So, of course, I'm going to be messing around on a phone and doing everything else that I shouldn't be doing. But yeah, it was a great day yesterday. Seeing a lot of the posts that were on the pages, seeing people, everything from just sharing their day with us. Sharing the pictures of the family, sharing pictures of the food, and more food, which was just as nice seeing that as the pictures of the family. But uh, I caught myself just going back and forth, scrolling through the pictures of the family of every time I got this hat jacked up of the families of all of our family and all of the other families around that are dealing with these issues. Seeing the happiness. There's one thing I kept going back and looking at those pictures, and for myself, thinking, how many of us and for how many years did we miss out on that? How many years did we spend our Thanksgiving um, either not with our family because we were too hungover, we were too strung out, we were too whatever out of our mind just because of whatever reason, maybe not even addiction, just not in a good place, man. And we chose not to be with our families on that special day. Um, and those are days we can never get back. But of course, we're not going to sit there and dwell on it. Nah, that's not what we do. Um, we look right now at the moment, take the moment for what it's worth. And no one can take this moment away from us ever. It's ours. We own it. And most of all, enjoy it because, we all know, man, during the holidays, during times that are very special. Like I'm only speaking for myself. There's times where all of a sudden, during the happiest moments, whether it's a holiday, a birthday, meeting up with someone I haven't seen in a while, just a very happy occasion. All of a sudden, like a little flashback, it's almost like a slideshow will pop into my head of something from the past about a situation where maybe I missed out on this person or I missed out on this, or maybe somebody who was part of that family or friendship, that circle, they're no longer there because they passed away. And I missed out on that as well because I wasn't around. So, but not letting it get to me, um, but using that as a teaching moment to not forget how shitty that made me feel and how to just remember how this present moment is all that matters because as we all know, can't change the past and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen an hour from now. And so for all of that, it's just enjoying what we have in front of us and not taking anything for granted, which I don't. These blessings that I have been given, especially in the last few months, the last 6 months of my life have been such a blessing, and I'm not a fool. I know as fast as all these, very blessed, these good fortunes happen, it could be gone just like that, and we know that. So we're not going to take anything for granted. What do we got going on here? Very tired, helping our friends out. Katie, that's you and Danny. You guys are incredible with everything you guys do. You go from two men in a truck to AAA service to off road, to doing everything. So, Katie, Danny, God bless you guys for everything you're doing. And what we got going on there, Tyler? I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Yes, it is. It is damn good to be sober, isn't it, Tyler? And especially when you're in the ring. Don't want to be all shit faced getting your face hammered. So those of you who don't know, Tyler, my man there, my brother is doing MMA and is doing a great job at that as well. Well, we got Trisha. You know what, Trisha, and that's the thing, with addiction, it's it's a feeling of no one if you've never dealt with addiction, if you've never thankfully, you'll never know the feeling that we all know, which is an empty, dark hole that is cold and empty and lonely, and it gets deeper and darker and colder by the second. Is the only way I tried to explain it. Someone we were talking, and I tried to explain the feeling inside, and of course, all of ours are different. But I was trying to give the example of what it's like, and that's the only thing I could come up with was complete darkness, no light, no hope, no sound, empty, cold, dark. Just that's all I could come up with. And to think that to go from that to where we all are now, if that's not a Thanksgiving, I don't know what it is. So yeah, Trisha, we're here, man, and it's time to enjoy it. And Katie, no, man, thank you. Thank you. And thank Danny. Thank little ones. Thank your family because that apple doesn't fall far from the tree, man. And you guys are incredible for what you do. And like I said, my brother Boston 2% for everything that that Boston's doing in Athens, Alabama, along with Lori and the incredible people in Athens. My brother Boston is never ever shied away from anything, any type of controversy, any type of evil, any type of bullshit, any type of lies and manipulation. He takes it head on, just like we all do. That's what we do. My fight, our war, man. It's not called my little trip down Candyland Lane, let me kiss your ass attitude. No, man, this is in your face reality. And that that pretty much sums up Boston 2%. And so for everything you're doing, and Lori as well in Athens, Alabama, they are going through some crazy times there, just like we all are. But it takes people like us. It takes people like Boston and Lori and Trisha and Tyler and Ty and my brother, Matt Cronin, Ian Bick, all of us. It takes all of us as a family to say enough, enough. And it's not a game. It's not funny. This is a war, and it's ugly, and it's down, and it's dirty, and it turns people into something that we're not. And even in the recovery world, man, we see it all the time where it brings out the worst of people, unfortunately. And if you're not in this for the right reasons, I respectfully say, get out. We don't have any room for you. If you're not here to be supportive and helpful in the support motivational platform, which is recovery, find another platform. You're not welcome. If it's to just promote yourself, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what social media is about, man. That's a great thing. But to use a platform like social media to advance yourself, and by doing that, I mean, again, you do whatever works for you. You be you. I'll never tell anyone how to work their show, how to work their platform. But what I will say, if don't ever come on you will never come on My Fight or War to manipulate our family or any other family that I'm part of that I love to promote yourself, and especially by slamming other people. Last I checked, we all tout how we are here for support. We're all here for that love and motivation, not judging, not bullying, not saying negative content, but yet you look around and you see it. So how in the hell am I expecting someone to come to My Fight or War if they just see me posting nothing but anger and negativity towards anybody? But I tell you what, you will see it on My Fight or War. You will see it coming out of my mouth. You'll hear it coming out of my mouth. But my target and my focus is addiction, mental health issues, stuff like that. I will come at you like a son of a bitch. I'll come at you, face to face, not behind a keyboard. We attack addiction as a family, as a whole, as one community, and that's what we do. But what we don't do is try to further ourselves by bringing other people down. So that's all. I mean, as far as social media goes, that's my PSA for the night. As far as that topic, we are here to love and support and motivate each other. Pretty much sums it up. That's what we all do. Again, so for everybody, like I said, my brother Ty and my sister Tyler Ty over in Scarnation for what, especially Ty. She's got her hands full. So thank you for what you're doing. Again, Boston, Lori, what you got your hands full with in Alabama, Athens, Alabama, which I will be going. Me and OG are hitting Alabama, Athens, Alabama. I believe it's in June. OG has the night off. She's got her hands full, man, doing pretty much everything, is keeping this madness, which is all of this, including me, on track with schedules and times and appointments and flights and shows. So I mean, OG gets a very well deserved night off. But there is no off time when it comes to what we do. We know that. And so when one of us does take a little siesta, a little break here, someone else is there to pick up the slack. And that's just what we do. And like I said, as far as Boston and Lori of in Athens, Alabama, I can't wait. That's one thing. These blessings that we have, as far as um, the progression that My Fight Our War has taken in the last few months, has been insane. And the doors that have been open are doors that I never even dreamed that I'd be actually standing in front of. And then to have those doors open, and then I tell you what, I jumped right through them. I don't, ease my way in through anything. I just bull my way in, and that's what I've done. And the people on the other side have been nothing but loving and supportive. So thank you guys. You know who you are. Um, but we'll be, actually, today's Friday, 2 weeks from today, back on the plane again, back to New York, to White's Plain, New York, and then off to Danbury, Connecticut. And going to be kicking out, possibly, we did 11 shows last time. We, Matt Cronin, who is our producer, we were chit-chatting, and we are looking to line up 15 shows in 3 days. It's going to be insane, but you know what? It's when you love what you do, it's not work, right? You don't When you love what you're doing, you don't work a day in your life. Well, that's this. So off to New York in 2 weeks from today. Then from there, talking with my brother Skylar Ray, and we're in the midst of getting some meet and greets together as well. There's a couple other things that have just popped up that are just in the talking, trying to get some details worked out. So we'll bring that up as we get a little further along as far as the details go. But other than that, man, I just wanted to say happy post Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And remember, man, this whole thing that we are involved in this whole platform, that we are a family, all family members of, is to help each other, not hurt each other. So just for myself, I will always be there to do whatever I can to help anyone I can who's in my family, and always extend that hand out. That's just the way it is. Um, so hopefully that's what we'll all do. But you guys have a great night. It's a wee bit chilly here in the Motor City. A little cold in the D. It's I think it's down now into, it's either it was in the 30s most of the day, with the wind chill down in the 20s. So winter's finally here. It's I mean, shit, we're jumping into December. It's time. But we'll probably be popping on again. Not probably. We'll be popping on again tomorrow. And who knows who will be joining me. It's a crapshoot, because a lot of times I'm not even sure who's going to jump on. Sometimes I'll get a message in the middle of the show, and it's like, hey, man, let's do this. Bam, you're on. So keep your eyes peeled. So until tomorrow, you guys have a great night. I love you guys. And as always, keep fighting a good fight.